psychology students. I want to make sure we're all on the same page a bit today with grading and timing and upgrades. So I am on the course page. A lot of you are, you should be done with Unit 2 and working on Unit 3, but I have a lot of you who are still on Unit 2 or finishing a Unit 2 assessment or wanting to do a Unit 2 upgrade. And so I just want to make sure everything is very, very clear. I want to remind everybody that the first thing I try to give you is this overview. And within this overview, when you click here, you're always going to see a unit planner. So do make sure that you look at this at the beginning. It has the TSWs, but it also has the grading rubric. All right, and so I'm always trying to tell you what you need to do. And there's some A-level projects, and those A-level projects are often going towards these first two objectives. And I'm trying to say over here, at least 2 optional assignments, and that was 1 discussion and 1 project. So that was there for you. This reflection part is the end of the unit reflection assignment. So this is when you take your progress checks and then you rate your TSWs. And then there's a part where it asks you to make connections between the TSWs. So that's really what I'm using to choose this box. Then we go down here to the AP style assessment, the AP type assessment. And that's a 4 or 5 for an A, which I've talked to lots of QSI teachers, a lot of AP teachers, and we kind of are in agreement that that's about an 85% on the assessment. And a 3 for the B level is about a 75%. So let me go back to the course page. That's why on Unit 2, if you didn't get on this first College Board, the assessment I had published on the College Board page, if you didn't get 75%, I've asked you to look over your mistakes, explain them to me, and then there's a reassessment on here, and I'm giving a passcode for that so that people don't take it if they don't need it. This is simply a B-level assessment as a retake for this one. It's not covering A level. And then because there's 44 of you in this class, and I feel like it's the first people that may do an A-level upgrade may have some advantages over people later taking it because I have a lot of students in the same schools. So that's the first reason is I want this to make sure this is fair on the retake. The other part is that this grading rubric is new this year. I have a lot more students who are wanting to upgrade than in past years. So I've had to kind of think about what do I want to do? Do I want to constantly be giving out retakes? And I think it's a far better choice to actually wait a little bit, study a little bit. You're going to see in Unit 3 on cognition that our memory is greatly impacted by what's called repeated rehearsals, which means going over things. So since you're trying to remember this for the test anyways, I think there's a real advantage of saying that I'm going to give an upgrade opportunity for Units 2 and 3 right before winter break. You don't see this on your course page yet because you don't see it, but I see it. I'll publish it when you need to get there. But if we look at this, we can see that there's a cumulative review is already part of your class. This is something that counts for Unit 10, but I'm also going to make this cumulative review assessment. It's after we've done the first kind of 3 units of the course. It does include a little bit of the learning theory, but it doesn't have anything from development. So I can't do a Unit 4 upgrade at this point because Unit 4 is made up of, or College Board, Unit 3 makes up QSIs 4 and 5. So what I've decided to do is that this cumulative review that will be right before Christmas break will be for anybody who wants to upgrade this cognition, right? This QSI's Unit 3 or QSI's Unit 2 biological psychology. The other thing that's very important to know about this upgrade is that this upgrade is possible if you're up to date. right? So those of you who are working, you're just now on Unit 2, and we should be, a full week into Unit 3. You need to really plan out your time to make sure that by winter break, if you're looking for these upgrades, that you're on schedule with the course, all right? Meaning that you have finished Unit 2, Unit 3, and this part of QSI's Unit 5, which is part of the College Board's Unit 3. Boy, did they make it confusing with how it lines up. But you need to be up to date with, right? So schedules of reinforcement is done, and you finish this unit project for learning theory. There is no test here. There's not another assessment on learning theory. The assessment for learning theories is with development, which is after the winter break. So you need to be up to date to work on this. Everything in the course page has to be done in order. So as long as you get to this before winter break, you're on schedule and you can do an upgrade. All right, please let me know if you have questions about this. I'm going to send this in 2 ways, both on the weekly announcement and as a message on Genius, because I really want to make sure that everybody understands how they're being graded. Thank you and have a good day.